Welcome to the Disneyland Forever podcast, your source for all things from the happiest place on earth. For more updates, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Disneyland Forever, and you can check out our website, disneylandforever.com. Hello, everyone.
We are tired.
Yes, it's Jordan.
And Daniel.
And we warned on Instagram, we warned in our stories that it was going to be kind of late, and we were hoping to get home as soon as we could, and then our flight got severely delayed. So
LAX is a total disaster all the time.
We never really like flying through LAX.
But it's so much cheaper.
It is so much cheaper. That's why we did it this time. And then you could say, well, isn't it the airline's fault? No, it was actually a problem with the airline, with the airport.
Yep.
We will go over it in a little bit. But just note that we are recording this on Wednesday like we normally record, but by the time we're done recording, it'll be Thursday.
It'll be a fresh new episode. If they come out with any news in the next 12 minutes, you will be first to know.
Because they're known to drop their news at midnight.
Yeah.
Mountain time.
Yeah.
So, we don't know how loopy we're going to be because we're tired. We're very, very tired.
And our cat is happy to see us. Probably will be running around making weird noises. A crazy woman.
Yeah, she's been mostly to herself. What is she doing?
What are you doing, cat?
She's going to town on her scratching post. Anyway.
She feels like the only time she can be active is when we're watching, so.
Yeah, so if you just hear these weird meows, she's just excited that we're home. Anyway, so we don't want to waste too much time getting into it because we also want bed. So we do have a new review.
We do.
That we can start off with.
It is from a Disneyland Forever fan.
Oh, cool. I thought you were making things up for a second, but no, you're not.
No, I memorized it. They said, hello. Hi, I found you guys totally by accident and haven't stopped listening since. Daniel and Jordan are so funny. There were three O's.
Is it not fun?
Sue
Fun.
No, silly. Funny and engaging, and I love listening to their news section. Also love the real-time bickering that goes on. Daniel makes me chuckle every time he says that his cat is running around like a crazy woman.
Well,
speaking of,
still listening.
LOL. Wonderful podcast. Keep up the good work. Podcast suggestion: maybe do some fun trivia, behind-the-scenes stuff in the parks, or even Disney movies. Would appreciate some Star Wars trivia.
Ooh, we do need to do that.
We need to do more trivia.
There's a couple.
Jordan
of
loves trivia.
I know. We really should just do a trivia podcast.
Yeah.
We can invite other people on because I usually test drive all my trivia against you on you to see how it goes.
And I don't know as much by a million miles. But it's kind of fun to stump some of our friends too because they get very frustrated.
Yeah. Really, we should consider having doing another episode with Caleb and Caitlin from Market House because they're funny. They self-admittedly are not good at trivia, but they like doing it. And it's funny to just kind of listen to them try to do it and be like, oh, you don't know.
Oh, you're so silly. You don't.
They're fun though. I love it. Anyway, so thank you. I'm glad that you found us by accident.
And speaking of our cat,
we hope that now that just made your day even better. If you haven't left your own review, you can leave a 5-star rating, please, on Apple or Spotify or Audible. And you can also leave a 5-star review just like this one on Apple. And we enjoy seeing them come through, enjoy reading them.
And it's always fun to try to see how you make us laugh about the review. You're always welcome to talk about our cat. She is very cute. She has her own Instagram, Chloe Kitty. DA, is it underscore?
Do you even post anything there anymore?
No, underscore Kitty. But you can go back and see the old stuff, and I do need to post more. I don't even know if I have the new the password on her.
I don't remember her password
since I got my new phone. I need to try. And Chloe is running around crazily. Weird.
Yeah, she's in her room now.
At least she's getting some exercise.
Yeah, that's true. She's a little pudgy right now. A few days of sulking. Anyway, so thank you so much. And let's get into the news. As you would expect, there's not a ton going on right now. We will start with... why did I'm going to try to not say Madame Leota.
Madame Leota and Miss Kim.
Leota Toombs and Kim Irvine got honored with a window on Main Street. So if you don't know who those are, Leota Toombs was an Imagineer at Disney. She's most famous for not only working on the Haunted Mansion
and being a floating head,
but because she is the face of Madame Leota, not the voice, but the face. So when you see Madame Leota, that is Kim Irvine. Her voice is Little Leota at the end. So the one that says "Hurry back, hurry back," that is Kim Irvine's voice. Not Kim Irvine.
Is that Leota there too?
Toombs' voice.
Like, is it?
It's her face.
No, but like, is it supposed to be the same as the floating head, or
what do you mean, the face?
Like just the ghoul itself?
Oh no, that's why they have a different voice.
Oh, gotcha.
But I think they figured it's small enough you're not really going to be able to notice the details.
So she isn't personally just a floating head as a human being. She was a head of body too.
Well, she had a daughter, so no. Yeah, so that's Leota Toombs.
The Chloe noises are...
She just ran downstairs at 30 miles an hour. Yep. So anyway, that's what she is most famous for, Leota Toombs. That's why she's called Madame Leota, is because they name it after the Imagineer. Her daughter, Kim Irvine, she just recently retired from Walt Disney Imagineering. She was a head honcho there for a very, very long time, in charge of a lot of big things they did at Disneyland. Like her first big claim to fame was adding the Disney characters to It's a Small World.
Oh,
that was her first really big claim to fame.
And only in Disneyland too.
Yes, and so the two of them got honored with a window on Main Street. It's above the Crystal Arts shop.
Now I have a question. There are 7 quintillion names on windows at Disneyland.
Yes.
Will they ever run out of room?
I don't think so, because what I've noticed they tend to do when they add windows on Main Street is that they go to a window that didn't already have someone's name honored on there, and then they just find a way to replace the window and make it still fit thematically with whatever the window said to fit thematically with the area.
Gotcha.
But I mean, eventually they're going to run out of room.
Yeah.
But not yet. So
they have to have your...
Notice they did 2 in 1 on this one.
Yes. They have to have your and my name on one.
And why would they do that?
Because we're amazing. Mm-hmm. And famous.
Tens of followers.
Tens. And 20s of listeners.
So that's just a big deal for me, because if you're a fan of Disney Imagineering, you may know the names Leota Toombs and Kim Irvine, and if you didn't already know them, now you do.
There's some trivia for you.
Yep, there you go. Another thing that's interesting that Disney, and it's actually funny because I saw this today and I was curious what that meant, and now I had an answer. There's some signage, particularly when you are parking at the parking structures at Mickey and Friends and Pixar Pals parking structures. There's signage now that says, that lets you know Disneyland is using facial recognition technology, which is what the new entry gates use. Anyway. And it's just that letting people know that this is optional, and if you don't want to participate, find an entrance with this symbol. And it's a symbol of basically, I thought it was a bell. It's a person, like a
silhouette or whatever.
Yeah, with an X with a line through it. And basically, I first saw that at an entrance into California Adventure. And so apparently there are some of the entrances that are labeled as, they don't use facial recognition technology. But then I don't know what you use to get in otherwise. I don't know how they identify who you are then.
But why do you need to be identified for parking? Don't they usually just...
it's letting you know now when you go into the parks, it's going to use facial recognition technology.
Gotcha.
It's just a catch-all.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what they use. My guess is that it's just going back to, they take your picture and the cast member has to just personally, whereas the system, on the other ones, the system is checking to see if you're you. And that one's probably the cast members are checking to see if you're you. That's my guess.
But I also wonder, why does it need to be done for the parking lots? Why can't
it's a catch-all.
Oh, it's for everything. Okay.
It's because they're like, okay, you're parking here.
Gotcha.
You're probably heading to the parks, so let's just tell you now.
Yeah.
So that you know later. Anyway, the last thing is that Disney announced a few new menu items that are coming to both parks April 28th. So that's next week. One of the items they actually talked about is already there, and we already ate it, which is weird.
What?
I'll get there. Oh. So one thing is the orange cream cheesecake. This is going to be at the Jolly Holiday. It's just an orange cheesecake with vanilla chantilly and orange crunch. So it's pretty straightforward. I think it looks better than it sounds.
Well, so you don't like orange creamsicles. Would you try this?
Yeah, but I wouldn't get it by myself. I would take a bite or two of someone else's.
Okay, that's fair.
Lamplight Lounge is going to have their new seasonal donuts are lemon blueberry cobbler donuts.
Yeah, we just had the Dubai chocolate. They were meh.
So if you didn't miss anything if you didn't have them. Lemon blueberry cobbler donuts. Those could be good.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then it's introducing the Lamplight Old Fashioned, Maker's Mark Bourbon, Maraschino Liqueur. But that was already there. Wasn't that there when we were there?
I don't remember that particular one.
There was an Old Fashioned that they were advertising, but none of us went for it because that sounded gross. Okay, then at Pim Test Kitchen, they're going to have a Philly cheesesteak grilled cheese. So pepper and onion grilled cheese steak.
Cheesecake.
Whatever. Topped with cheese sauce and crunchy manipulated particles. I don't know what that means. Served with potato bites. I'm even looking at it, and I don't know what those are.
They're Pim particles.
There's something that's on top of it, and they are colored.
They're Pim.
They almost look like tiny little onion rings.
No, they're Pim particles.
I don't know what they are. I also don't know what this is replacing. I almost guarantee you this is replacing something.
Disney, stop getting rid of items. Just add them.
Yeah.
Please. Or if there's something bad, then take it off. But
you're going to like this one. Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta is having a cinnamon roll cheesecake.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like what it says. This is just what it says on the tin. Cinnamon cheesecake with cream cheese frosting.
I do love...
So that looks amazing. And then this is
I
the
love
one...
cheesecake, no matter what.
This is the one where they're highlighting it like, we already had it.
Oh, yeah.
The strawberry mini cake at the Plaza Inn.
I really, really, really liked it.
It was good.
Jordan was like, meh.
It was good. It's just a strawberry cake with strawberry jam in the middle.
Yeah.
That's it. It was good. But ta-da. So those are some new menu items that are coming next week. I believe that was the end of it. Yep, that's the end of those. It was a short list because I even saw it on Instagram, and it was one of the smaller lists that they had.
I think Disney saw that it was you and me getting it, so they're like, "Ooh, let's give them an early preview of this."
Yeah,
cake.
that's what it was. 100%.
I think I'm
with our tens of followers.
I think I'm amazing.
Are you sunburned?
Yeah.
Well, how did you get sunburned?
Oh, because we were outside.
You put sunscreen on religiously.
Yeah.
Because you've got the most sensitive everything, including skin.
Yes.
And tum-tum.
My tum-tum.
Anyway, that's it. That's the news. So that's all we got for that. If you were wondering, when is new stuff going to be announced? Don't know.
Probably never.
Don't know. They did also release the menus for Star Wars night. So if you are going to that, I would read them off, except that there are only like 4 nights. Not that many people go. And honestly, I looked through the food. It's not that interesting, guys. The only thing that was interesting was the names. In fact, some of the things are things that they already do. They're just giving them different names.
Yeah, one was like a Baby Yoda.
Dagobah bites is what they call them.
So it just looks like Grogu or...
no, they're
like Yoda.
They're just Yoda. They're Yoda-shaped beignets.
Oh,
and I'm like, oh, fun. Cool.
And,
like, it's just a different
green,
shape.
Probably.
Maybe it's slightly green. I don't know. But none of the food is like, you're going to like die if you don't get this. Some of it sounds good. It's just like, meh. So anyway, like we've been saying, we just got back from Disneyland. Now we got back yesterday. It's after midnight.
I need to go to bed.
I know, I do too. And we arrived on Sunday. So just kind of putting into perspective, as we already mentioned, we went with 3 of our friends. I can't remember. I can't remember all their handles.
I was like, do you want me to remember their names?
No, I know their names. It's TJ, Tyler, and Jake, but I don't remember all their handles. So people can
Ty Guy Thomas.
TJ's gets me because he has like 5.
TJ Bricky is his main one.
TJ Bricky, and then Sorcerer Jakey.
He does Lego stuff, Lego reviews, and he's very famous.
Yeah, and then
Sorcerer Jakey. Jakey.
Yeah. So if you're familiar with any of them, we went with them. Because fun fact, we all live within less than a mile of each other. So, anyway, so we arrived on Sunday.
We did,
and
LAX,
we got there
unfortunately.
First. And wasn't our flight kind of delayed getting in or something, or did we arrive early? I don't know.
Even remember.
As expected, we stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, and as we expected, our room was not ready when we got there.
As we expected, it was not ready at 4 p.m. when it should be ready.
No. Was it Jake? No, who was it? Was it TJ? No. Who was it? Was it one of them found out that it was going to be Dapper Days while we were there.
It was Tyler.
It was Tyler found out. And so on Friday Friday afternoon, we found out it was Dapper Day. And
we hurried
Sunday.
and bought stuff
and
online.
so we all hurried and put together a costume. If you guys saw it, and we'll probably post another picture of it later, and we're wondering what was the group idea, we went for the Dapper Dans, and we each picked a color of the Dapper Dans. And
now, for those who know who the Dapper Dans are, they might sympathize with my question, like, why are we doing 5 of us when they're a quartet?
Because we had 2 seconds to decide on something so that we could order it on Amazon and have it there before we left.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let that pass.
And so that was the idea. And for those of you unfamiliar with Dapper Days, it's something they hold once or twice a year at Disneyland. It's not an official Disney park thing. It's another event that they hold it there. And people just kind of dress up in more like 50s inspired attire. And they just dress up really
Just
extra fancy
yeah.
in the parks. And if you're over there on Dapper Day, just know that it's more busy. Like there's more people than usual around the park, but mostly they're just there to eat the food and take the pictures, not so much to ride the rides.
Yeah.
So it's hard to walk around, but the lines aren't necessarily
but once
that
you get
long.
to your destination, there's not a long line. Yeah. We had lunch at, what's it called, the Parkside Market?
Yes.
It was pretty good. Yeah.
I liked my chicken sandwich.
So that's a downtown Disney. They cycle through different companies randomly. So
well, they're supposed to. They haven't yet.
They're going to.
And just we've mentioned it before. They have online ordering option. It is not through the Disneyland app, but if you go into Parkside Market and scan the QR code there, you can do an online order.
Yeah.
If you don't want to stand in line.
Right. I think that's the only way to order, isn't it?
No, you can order up.
You can order one of them. Yeah.
No, this one had 2 of them open at the same time. I think the other time we went at a less busy time.
Oh, that makes sense.
So,
and Tyler, TJ, and Jake flew into SNA a little bit later in the day, so we met up with them later. We went to Disneyland first, did some rides, and then went to the Starview Station, which is the DVC lounge.
It's called the lounge.
Yeah, the place where you sit and contemplate life. And that's where the boys met up with us. So.
Yeah. We went and did Star Tours. We did Star Tours twice in a row, once with just the 2 of us, and then once because Jake requested it.
And we did Smuggler's Run, which we haven't done in a long time, because when you have more than 2 or 3 people, you're guaranteed to have.
We ended up with a total of 6 because one of Jake's friends met up with them
he lives
that day.
In Southern California.
And so there were actually 6 of us. And so we're like, well, we have a full contingent. Let's go and ride Smuggler's Run. And then we went straight from there to dinner at Club 33, which was an interesting experience. It was very laid back because it turns out they were short-staffed in the kitchen.
It was, I think, 2.5 or 3 hours.
At least 2.5 hours.
Which... Sure, that's
Fantasmic was going on. We got there at 5:45, and Fantasmic was going on when we left.
We were getting a little bit hangry at times, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's when they came out. They're like, "Sorry, the kitchen's just a little short-staffed tonight, so things are taking longer."
Yeah,
I'm like, "That's fair." I mean, luckily, it's not like we had anything else that we needed to do that night, but it was fun.
Yep, we did Indy after with big bags that they bought from Club 33, which was quite fun to try to navigate. I think it was Jake that said that he noticed, and if it's a good thing to mention on Indiana Jones, the sides. Like that's why they don't let you put your bags at your feet or whatever. The sides are open. And there was a backpack just like evidently off to the side
at the end of the ride.
Somewhere where Indy was. So put your stuff in the bin in front or hang it on the little hook.
Well, they won't let you go unless you do that.
Yeah. So I don't know how that happened with
I don't know.
Backpack.
But yeah, that was the night they stayed, wasn't it?
Yeah, they stayed late.
Because they were like, we're going to go stay up a little bit. I'm like,
no.
We've been up forever, so we're going to go.
And Jake had worked the night before.
He actually didn't sleep for ages.
No, but whatever.
So we actually all got, because we were staying in the same room, and they all got there at a different time, which works out fine because we were in a 2-bedroom. So they had a bedroom, we had a bedroom, everything was fine.
Yep.
So that was day 1.
Yep. Monday we did breakfast at the coffee house, right? I always forget.
The coffee house at the Disneyland Hotel, yeah.
Sometimes they do mobile order, sometimes they don't. The 2 times we tried it this trip, they did.
we did go to the parks. Every morning we were there by ourselves because the other three, they do not get up early.
Tyler and TJ specifically are not morning people. I am not either, but I will
I'm
a Disney morning person if I have to be.
Jake wanted to come with us both mornings, but then he just kind of collapsed and never got up.
Makes sense.
So we're like, yeah, that's fair.
So we went to DCA and did Spider-Man. Even with another couple that had no idea what they were doing, we still did pretty well. And then when we met up with the other guys, we went on Soarin' and the Incredicoaster.
This is also when we realized that we'd been doing things wrong. So we just hadn't been looking for it.
Yes.
We never realized that we've gone to Disneyland like twice now since, at least once, if not twice, since they got rid of early entry. And we never noticed that we had our lightning lanes in there. I think we just assumed because we're there with DVC, they're like, they're not going to do it with DVC. Would not.
But if you go into your app, if you
have to link your hotel reservation to your account,
which is helpful
on the Disneyland app.
Which is helpful to do anyway, because I usually check in online before we get there and say when we're going to be there and put my credit card on, so it's a lot easier. But yeah, you go into My Plans and it just says like lightning lane thing for all the people, and you have to make sure all the people in your party are on the reservation. But yeah, they were there.
The other thing about it, because I think one of the reasons why we never knew they were there, it's not technically, normally you can just scan your tickets. When you do lightning lanes, you can just scan like your park tickets at the scanners and they'll work. This did not do that. It actually created separate barcodes that were not our park tickets.
Yeah.
And so you have to go in specifically into that to click redeem. There's no other way to redeem them.
Yep.
Even if you have magic bands, it doesn't find them.
Nope. It's just these random things that are there. So don't forget about them. And evidently, if you stay in DVC, you still get them. We had lunch at Lamplight. It was very chill and good.
It was good, except apparently TJ definitely does not have a lot of positive things to say about the Impossible Burger.
I was confused as to why he got it, because he's not vegetarian, but
I don't know. I don't know. But there was a lot of basically the Impossible Burger.
He had a couple other people try it, and
it wasn't about the meat. It wasn't about the meat.
No.
And the weird thing is, I don't even understand the purpose of the Impossible Burger when the whole burger itself is not plant-based.
Yeah.
It's just vegetarian.
Right.
So I'm like, so then why are you doing it? Normally they do something that's all plant-based because it had American cheese on it.
Yeah.
And like mayo.
It was
sauce,
like
a roulade.
7 gallons of the sauce. It did not look appetizing.
When they brought out his little burger, I was like, that doesn't look that good. And he's like, this isn't good.
The fries were good, he said.
Yeah, I did try them. The fries were amazing.
I think that was the first time I'd had the like half chicken thing, and it was so good.
That one's always good. My pork chop was good, but it was dry.
Overcooked, yeah.
But the flavor was really good on it.
Yeah. Jordan and I went back to the hotel and chilled at the pool.
Though first we actually stopped by and did that Maple's Seek and Find.
Oh, yes.
At Redwood Creek.
Yes.
That was actually fun.
I was very sad that the Tom Lizard map was already gone for the day.
There are 4 different maps you can choose from?
Yep. I can't
5.
remember all the...
No,
4. It was 4.
Yeah, 4. Because it can be King George, the Insect Queen, I think the bear, I can't remember her name, or Tom Lizard.
Yep.
And they're like, sorry, Tom ran out.
And clearly... He's so cute. He's on my list as one of my favorites, and evidently we talked to the cast member. They're like, yeah, he's very popular.
Every map it's not like there's anything huge you have to do. The biggest thing is decoding a message at the end, and every message. But every character has slightly different things you're supposed to find or things you're supposed to do. It's fun for kids.
It was slightly confusing for me at the beginning because I had to like figure out what am I looking for or like what's the purpose. But
we got there.
Yeah, it's just stuff to see, and then there's one area in the middle that has like the decoder section. So it has like a little key for all the letters, and each one's different for the maps.
Well, it's emojis because of hoppers.
Yeah, it's so cute.
So stop by that. It's all free, and you get a nice little sticker at the end. But it's just something for the kids, especially nice for kids to do. But we did it. It was fun.
Yeah.
And then we went back to the hotel and we went to
chilled
the
at the pool.
We were there for a while.
Yeah, it's nice. It's just nice to lounge around, not do much. And there weren't that many kids swimming in the hot tub this time.
Yeah, sometimes they're doing laps. Actually, not doing laps in the hot tub. They're just like cannonballing into the hot tub. Which I'm like, this is just dangerous.
Yeah,
let's just not even talk about that.
It is not that deep, and it's 7,000 degrees.
What did we do after that? We went to the park, but what did we do? We didn't have dinner reservations.
No, we went to DCA and then did the 1901.
Oh, we went to 1901.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
it was chill.
Yeah. Sadly, the menu was the exact same as like 2 or 3 months ago. But
Dan, that menu stays the same a lot. It's the same menu as the Carthay Circle Lounge with a couple of added things.
Yeah, they need to mix that up more often, though.
I think it's because it's the one kitchen for all of that.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit hard for them. That was fun because Tyler and TJ had been in 1901 before. They'd all been in Club 33 before. Tyler and TJ had been in 1901 before, but Jake hadn't.
Yeah, and everyone was commenting at some point like, "Oh, this is just so relaxing." Like, yes,
that's generally the vibe for it.
We did Radiator Springs Racers and Guardians. People did not scream constantly on Guardians. Thankfully,
not constantly.
There was a lot of screaming, but I don't mind when it's like in terror.
Although they did have to, in the middle of the ride, tell them, put your feet down on the ground.
Row 2.
Like, put your feet down.
Why are your feet up? Like, what are you
doing? Because then Jake said, the lady behind me had her feet up against the chair the whole time. He's
what in the world?
Because he said that he felt her feet in his back.
Cool.
Almost the whole ride. And I'm like, in what universe are you thinking, doing that? Let's put our feet up on Guardians? Like, maybe it feels fun, but like you are gonna slide out of that.
I've had that happen, and it's quite comical when there's like a girl next to me totally scared out of her mind, and no, I've had it with guys too, but they like reactively like splay out like.
But that's not what she was doing.
No, evidently not. I was very confused too. I didn't see it, but yeah.
Well, Jake felt it.
Yeah, and you can't put your feet up on Tiana's either.
We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah. So, we left the park and got some ice cream at Salt and Straw. Always have fun, weird, whatchamacallit?
Flavors.
The word
is flavors.
Thank you. Like Flava Flav.
No.
Close.
That's actually spelled differently.
Oh, okay. Went back to the hotel.
Crashed.
Slept. Yep. Played a game before.
That's true, we did.
Flip 7. It's a fun game. Next day we did Disneyland.
Again, we got there before the other boys did.
And
this was their last day.
Yes.
We stayed one day longer than they did.
And yesterday, so this was Tuesday, now 2 days ago.
It's 2 days ago. Remember, I pointed to the clock.
The change of the clock. So on Tuesday, there were 7 billion people at the parks.
Oh my gosh.
Don't know why.
So one thing that we also,
we commiserated.
Tuesday was just horrible for crowds for some reason. But I will also say, we noticed that every time we've come since they stopped doing early entry, it has made the crowds getting into Disneyland in the morning so much worse.
Yeah, we have theories.
We're thinking it's because before, since early entry started at 7:30, they started letting people in at 7:15.
Or maybe even a little before.
So by the time it was rope drop, the gates had been open for a long time. And so the lines are not horrible to get in. But now there's no reason to really let people in that early when the park doesn't open until 8. So I don't think they're opening it. I'm pretty sure they don't really start letting people in until around 7:30. And that
maybe
extra
even
time,
a little later. Who knows?
That extra time is allowing people to like really gather at the gates. And then also there's not much incentive to get the hotel guests to go to California Adventure instead of Disneyland, because DCA has normal lines. Every morning we go, DCA has normal lines getting into it. Disneyland's is getting longer and longer.
Yep. And I think it was TJ who made the comment, because the people had already, or maybe it was you, that had already like booked their reservations and their park reservations in anticipation, thinking there would be the early entry for those days, but then didn't change them, or like
they had already say they were going like mid. What we're saying
January,
is say they were going
February
mid January or early February. They had already made park reservations based off of early entry schedules, and then when they got rid of early entry, they just didn't bother changing the reservations because like,
or possibly
whatever.
Didn't know that they'd changed it.
But now people know that that's not existent, and so there's no point in why alternate when you can just do Disneyland every morning.
Yep.
So plan.
It was bad.
If you really want to be there for rope drop, if you're not in line by 7:30, you may not be inside the park
before 8,
or to even be close to the rope.
Yep.
So I would say plan on being at the gates around 7:30 if you plan on rope dropping.
Yep.
Because we would show up around 7:55 and we got in the park at like 8:10.
Yeah.
It took us 15.
Horrible. But
No, but it's like 15 minutes to get in, and normally it would take us like maybe 5.
Yeah.
So something to consider.
We did breakfast at Market House, and thankfully there was not a long line to get food. So.
Oh no, that has changed those lines significantly. No one stops to get coffee or breakfast there anymore.
Gotta get to the first ride. So we did Space Mountain, Matterhorn, Small World, and then the guys finally woke up and came.
Yep, and then we met up with them to do something.
We tried to go on Rise, and
it broke down.
It broke, so we waited for quite a while, probably longer than we should have, but...
Part of the problem was it broke down, and there was Indy was also down, and Haunted was down, and Runaway Railway was down, and I think there was one other ride that was down. It's like, oh, this is not good.
Yep. We did eventually see that Runaway Railway got open, so we walked over there. It wasn't too bad. It said it was like a 50-minute wait, but it was only like 20 minutes. Yeah. It usually moves pretty fast. It's such a high-capacity ride. We had lunch at the Plaza Inn. That's where we had the strawberry thing.
It was good.
Strawberry bundt cake. Their food is good.
Yeah. Good portions, too.
Oh, yeah. Very big portions. I was very confused by my fried chicken. It had a weird... It was like... I'm trying to think what I would liken it to or what I was thinking.
Chicken that's fried?
No, like a
poultry that has been dipped in hot oil.
Stop talking. Is it chimichangas that are
fried in hot oil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the outside gave me that thought instead of like
had
breading.
The texture of like something fried.
Oh my gosh! Stop talking. You know how most fried chicken has breading and has it was just more like this layer of fat.
I'm just trying to figure out what was wrong with my fried chicken? It had the
it was like it was fried.
That was fried.
Stop talking. I don't like you. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it seemed like their normal fried chicken to me.
No, I'm not I'm used to KFC or Popeyes. It was not like those.
No, it's not.
We wanted to do Pirates after, but it broke, so we did Rise.
Oh, that's true, it did.
Again, thankfully, but whatever. We shopped for a little bit, and then that was when they had their flight.
Out.
So we stayed and watched Walt Disney, what's it called?
A Magical Life.
And as we were leaving...
it was as we were going in, we actually did see some listeners who stopped us to say hi.
Yep. And she said that it was so helpful that the advice we gave.
Yay. And then on our way out, all of a sudden we hear, well, is that Statler and Waldorf? And we were both at the same time like, this is a listener, isn't it? Turn around, nicest guy.
He's the one that left the review talking about us as that. We are. That's fine.
We know.
Whatever.
We ended up actually running into him later because he's also a fan of Rope Drop and Park Hop, and Katie and Aaron were having their monthly Patreon Zoom call or whatever, meetup where they talk with everybody, and he was there at the parks for it, and we happened to run into him again, so he pulled us in, and we got to be a part of it for just a hot little second. And then
it was funny.
It was funny.
We had dinner reservations at Cafe Orleans, one of Jordan's favorites. I did it for him.
The dinner lasted 25 minutes.
It was so quick. We got sat. Our waiter came over.
He was not personable. The most personable.
He's like, "What do you want?" We just ordered.
Like he was bad at his job. It's just
he wasn't mean. He just was not personable.
Yeah.
And then the table next to us had these girls.
They were in our table.
That were sitting with us, standing on top of us.
I think one of them was on my lap.
They were trying to, for part of it, we're trying to get at this poor duck that was just kind of by a tree and behind a gate.
And their moms kept saying get over here. There are people sitting there. Don't climb the fence. Leave the duck alone. But they did. There are people right there. Get over here.
They said that 7,000 times, and the kids did not care.
Nope, never once. They had to drag them out of there because the kids just really wanted to play with the duck.
Yep.
The amount of times that I saw kids playing with ducks to the point where I'm like, I really hope you've sanitized your hands.
Yeah. Do not get salmonella, people.
Also, fun fact, bread is not great for ducks.
No.
So please stop feeding them bread.
Yeah. It has no nutritional value. It just fills up their stomachs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember if there was anything else special
it's
that
night,
other than we decided to watch Shadows of Memory at Galaxy's Edge.
That's what it's called. I put Seasons of the Force. I was trying to remember what it was, but I didn't want to ask you. And I also put Walt Disney One Magical Life. I don't know. Close enough.
It's called Shadows of Memory.
We heard someone call Avengers Campus Spider-Man Land, so it wasn't that bad.
Also on Tuesday, we happened to, we didn't, okay, well, we'll talk about it for yesterday, for Wednesday.
For the Wednesday.
So, yeah, we went back to the room, and then we crashed again. And then the next morning, we got up, we checked out of the hotel. We actually left room key for Paul from Dear and Darling, because he wanted to use our hotel room for content.
Whatever.
So Sure. And then we went and got breakfast, went in the parks. It was a really chill morning. We were mostly doing the only ride that we did that was new was Grizzly River Run. And the Cars Land rides.
Yep. And then we did Peter Pan.
No, that was on Tuesday.
Oh. Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was this morning.
It was after remember, because that's when we ran into him in front of the castle.
That's right.
Because we were on our way. Anyway. I don't remember everything. Why is today the hard day?
I don't know. We did lunch at Tiana's.
Sorry, today I do remember because it's only a half hour long.
You're so funny.
Yep, I am. We did have lunch at Tiana's, which is always really good. And what we found is if you mobile order at Tiana's, I swear you get less food.
Yeah, they package it up so you can supposedly take it, where are people taking the food? If you mobile order.
What else are you supposed to do with mobile order?
Well, that's when I get it at Pizza Planet, isn't it on real silverware and stuff? Or
no.
Is it on disposable stuff?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, yeah. The moral of the story, if you're going to Tiana's, and it's not a long line, just go in because it'll be on real silverware.
And always get cornbread because the cornbread's amazing.
So good.
Love their cornbread. Love.
They had beignets with like honey sprinkled all over it too.
Oh, they were so good.
So good.
So Tiana's always.
And there were ducks and ducklings, so I was happy.
Oh, yeah, they were right behind me. You were very excited by that. You saw a lot of ducklings.
Yep, I saw goose and goslings too.
We just kind of hopped back and forth between parks for a little bit. We got some things done. Oh, when we went on Tiana's, that's when we saw someone who was telling their kids, "Oh, if you don't want your feet to get wet, just put your feet up here." Basically, they were like up on the bar
on the sides of the almost outside.
The bar that you used to hang on to.
Yeah.
They're like, just put your feet up there. And the cast member was like, put them down.
Put your feet
and
on.
I'm like, why would you do that? You're just going to slide down. The seats are wet.
And
you're going to slide back. Why would you do that? I understand that you're like, I don't want my feet wet.
Yeah,
but
I don't either.
Not the way to do it.
No.
So do not do that.
Yep. Put them to the sides. They won't get as wet.
Yeah. It was just weird. I was like, what are you doing?
Yes.
Whatever. And then there was something else super interesting that happened. We found out we were there at the same time as Dear and Darling, who we also know because we lived maybe 2 miles from them.
Yep.
So we caught up with them a couple times and chatted with them and had fun. We did record a reel with them, which they're going to post at some point in time.
Yep.
And we also ran into Chris Provost from Provost Park Pass.
It was evidently a lot of people were there. Yep.
Yeah, it was like the creator time. I was hoping that I'd run into Twin Sauce, but I didn't see them. I've shown you them. You would know them if I showed you again.
Probably.
Anyway, so it was
a good trip.
It was a good day. It was just apparently we have completely. Basically, then what happened is that we get to the airport, which is it's so great. You have to leave so early because of traffic, and it's so far away.
Thankfully, the traffic was not horrible. But
no, we thought everything was going well in our favor, and then we get there, and they're like, "So the plane that is carrying your crew is not here yet." And then they're like, "Oh, it did just arrive, but it has to sit and wait because there's no available gate." I'm like, cool. This terminal's not big enough for everything. And then it took like 15 minutes. We're like, okay, the gate's finally available. So they're making their way over to the gate. And then like 20 minutes go by. Okay, so apparently they only just barely arrived at the gate.
They had to the plane was just sitting out.
And so it's just sitting. And like, we're just sitting here. And then finally the crew makes it over and we start boarding. And long story short, we ended up being 45 minutes late.
Yeah. But that literally happened to us when we flew, to us flying into LAX a few years ago when Delta first bought their new terminal, and the person had no idea how to run the jet bridge.
I hate
that
LAX.
airport. Blech.
I hate it so much. Although that we just booked our flight for D23, and unfortunately, it was just
so much cheaper.
Cheap. So we are flying into LAX for our D23 trip, and I hope we don't live to regret that.
Yeah.
But whatever. So that's why we're up at the crack of dawn.
I would love to fly into SNA more, but from Salt Lake, it's so expensive.
It's so expensive.
It used to not be that bad.
Well, it doesn't help when the airport has to close at like 8 for noise ordinances. But so that was our trip. I mean, it was a fun trip, but apparently, like my brain is not functioning much longer.
My brain no work now.
And our cat wants more attention.
Where is she?
She's on a chair over here. I think she is anyway. But so we will be more cogent next week. But hopefully, I don't know. We had a lot of stories to tell, and not a lot about Disney. It seems like I don't remember everything that just happened. Plan your own trip. Use our friends to get away today. There's a lot of they just have been advertising me a special about like 50% off kids tickets. I think. There's some really big special that are doing for the summer that they just advertised. So use the link in the description to learn more about that.
Yep, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
And then make sure you subscribe to the podcast to get episodes as they drop. And then we're going to go sleep.
Yep.
And then we'll talk to you later. All right.
Bye.
Bye.